Dave Ramsey talks about retiring as a millionaire. He's using figures like $400 a month.
Mm-hmm.
And now we're saying these guys are saving 6 times that.
Yeah.
So it is very possible.
Yeah.
But what does it take to have a position of strength, Charlie? What's his conclusion in here?
His conclusion?
All of these require
voluntary discomfort.
Voluntary discomfort.
Which nobody likes discomfort.
Right.
Because it's not pleasant at the time, you know? But going back to what I was saying last week, all pleasure costs something.
Mm-hmm.
You pay for it before, and then you can enjoy it later.
Yeah.
So do the hard work before, and then you get to enjoy the fruits.
Mm-hmm. So the luxury lifestyle is, I'm only young once.
Mm-hmm.
When I'm 60 years old and can buy a Corvette, what good does that do?
I know.
I might as well own one when I'm 30.
Yeah.
The voluntary discomfort looks at that $12,000 and says, the relationship that I have with these friends is worth more than $12,000 now. Because honestly, and this happens in business all the time too, is you can either grab for the cash that's readily available right now,
Mm-hmm.
but might not result in the best relationship,
Mm-hmm.
or you can make the long-term decision and go for the shorter, or forego the short-term cash, knowing that contact. I mean, this is what gets behind referring business away to your competitors, is this idea that I refer you business that's not a great fit for me, hoping that someday
You do the same.
you'll do the same and refer business that's not a good fit for you, but a better fit for me.
Mm.
And it's tough.
Yeah.
I mean, I've referred away a lot of business.
Yeah.
And some people have paid it back. And some people that I haven't referred business to have referred business to me. So it's not like I refer it to you and know you'll refer it to me.
Right.
It might be I refer it to you and then
And I tell somebody, and
somebody else refers it to me. So, but it's hard to get. And most CPAs that I know, not most, many CPAs that I know, they just think every transaction is a great idea. It's like, I just need as many as possible.
Yeah.
And some of them might be sucky, but money is money. And it's short term.
Yeah,
And so there's not a lot of referring away business.
You get burned out that way.
Yeah.
Voluntary discomfort. Earlier he talks about physical strength as a strength, because with that you're healthier, you have a clearer mind, you can have more energy. So that all plays a part into
It fights weakness and sickness. Yep.
And that's voluntary discomfort at the time.
Yeah. No matter how many infomercials you watch about exercise gadgets,
Yeah.
you will not build any muscle or any type of health without doing something uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Have you seen the one on Facebook that's like the plastic thing that you attach to your bicep?
No.
And it kind of looks like a robotic arm hydraulic system or something like that. But it's like this plastic thing that just attaches to your arm, and it increases tension. So every time you bend your arms, it's a little bit harder to bend your arms.
Oh my gosh.
But you're supposed to be able to wear it like under your suit and stuff, and be able to get it work out anywhere away from the gym.
Oh my gosh.
Just like, seriously. I'm like, come on. Put some 20-pound dumbbells underneath your desk and pump out a couple reps with the 20-pound dumbbell. Nobody's going to get strong by bending this plastic little frame thing over your arm.
I mean, what happens once you master that?
Yeah.
Then you're not building anything.
You have to continue to increase the resistance on it.
It's crazy.
Yep. Or you'll see the things that are just like shock pads that you just install and it stimulates your abs while you're sitting there at the desk. I'm like, if it's comfortable, or if you forget that it's there, it's not doing anything.
Yeah.
So
what? I mean,
now, not to say that every time you're in the gym it should hurt. If something hurts, stop doing the thing that hurts. But it should be uncomfortable. It should force adaptation.
Yeah. And you should feel good when you walk out of the gym.
Usually, if you can walk out of the gym.
Oh my gosh, I had a leg day the other day.
Yeah. Speaking of walking out of the gym.
I almost fell because it was the sidewalk, and then you step into the road.
Oh
It
my
was
gosh.
and I just went, whoa!
Your legs gave out
Yeah.
from under you.
They're jello.
Nice. That happened. We had a guy, he had stopped in, it was his first day, and Sam had told him to do 50 calories on the assault bike, which is a bike, but it's a bike where you also use your arms. So
Okay.
you've got all four limbs
Yeah,
moving
yeah,
at
yeah.
the same time. And 50 calories is no joke. That's not fun at all.
Right.
He got off of that and he walked. He was walking out. It was like 2 minutes later or something. He was walking to leave. And he just fell right
Yeah.
by the door. It's like his legs stopped working.
Yeah.
But he was just so underdeveloped.
Right.
That-
Yeah.
But he talks about skills. And so money, abundance of money, giving, health, physical strength, and skills were his signs of his position of strength.
Yeah.
The positions of weakness, he said, were luxury, taking, sickness, weakness. And I said the opposite of skills would have been uselessness, but just the unemployable, the undeveloped, the non-skillful. Like, I don't know where to put you because you can't do anything.
Yeah, you're
kind of
not
thing.
contributing.
But all of those things are discomfort to develop them.
Yeah.
So giving is not easy. And
No.
and everybody always thinks like when I make more money then I'll be able to give more. But it's not going to get
I
any
know.
more
I
comfortable.
hate that when I say that to
Yeah.
myself.
If you just all of a sudden start making $10,000 per month more, it's not like writing a check for $1,000 every month is all of a sudden going to become easy.
No, because I would
If you
just
can't write a check for $100.
100. Yeah, because if I got 10,000 a month, I'd say, well, when I make more, because
Yeah.
I need this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's the idea behind discomfort is we always say tomorrow will be a better time for it.
Mm-hmm.
Like I have young kids right now, so I can't work out, or I have too many responsibilities at work. When I retire, then I'll be able to join the gym.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, by that point, when you're 55 years old, you're gonna have a heart attack anyways, and you'll be forced to retire.
Yeah.
And forced to go to the gym.
Yeah.
So.
And you've missed 20 years of strengthening your body, you know.
But I think that's what makes it the position of strength is that it's voluntary, which means nobody's going to force you to do it. Nobody's going to force you to give money.
No.
Nobody's going to force you to save money. Nobody's going to force you to work out or eat right or anything like that.
Invest in
In your marriage.
Yeah.
Yeah. All of these things are voluntary, which means you're responsible for doing it, and nobody's going to tell you to do it.
Right.
But that's where the strength comes from, is because I wasn't shoved in, or I resisted being shoved into a gym when I was a kid. And with the Marine Corps, when they tried to break me and make me into a runner, I resisted it. But when I chose, this is who I'm going to be, it finally stuck.
Yeah.
So, we're forced into savings sometimes by our employers. And then we leave them and we cash out our 401k and we spend the money
Spend it all.
on whatever we want.
Yeah.
Because it wasn't voluntary, but it also
our
wasn't your
decision.
choice.
Yeah.
And I think that mindset has to change. So. So I think personally for me, that's the biggest position of strength, is just strengthening your mind and your willpower and making conscious decisions instead of having things happen to you.
Yeah. And an easy example of strength too is the ability to buy something, and just because you can buy it doesn't mean you should buy it, you know. Because I could buy a new car if
Sure.
I wanted, but doesn't necessarily mean it's a good choice.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, I think that's the difference between the money versus the abundance of money, is there are so many things in this life that we can say, well, I have money, I can do this. I can have a $150 a month phone bill.
Yeah.
I have the money.
yeah.
But it's like, you have some money.
Yeah.
Do you want to have lots of money?
Yeah.
You have to be voluntarily uncomfortable to move from money to enough money or lots of money.
Yeah. I don't know, does it get easier? Do you think it gets easier?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then it gets harder.
Yeah.
So, I mean, the first time you bench press, it's probably the worst thing in the world.
Mm-hmm.
But then 3 years from now, you're like, oh my gosh, that's what I was doing. That was it.
Yeah.
That used to hurt.
Put more weight on.
But-
Oh, crap.
But now, it still hurts every single day, but it's a different kind of hurt.
Yeah.
Being married for 11 years is easier and harder than being married for the first year.
Yeah.
So it's easier because I know my wife a lot more,
Yeah.
but it's harder because I know my wife a lot more.
Yeah. I think it's easier because for each, I don't know, level, like bench pressing, it's like, okay, I got to here.
Mhm.
And then the next time you're like, well, that looks hard. That's going to be hard, but I did it before. Okay. All right. Oh, another level? Okay. Well, I did it 2 times before. Like,
Yeah.
it's just...
Hadoken!